Hey. Got the XC just out of the spray booth. What I want to do is I want to get some paint stripper on it. I was having a look over here and this is very thin. I mean, like, the paint works very thin. So I figure, well, instead of just sanding it, it's going to leave that anyway, and it's going to leave a whole bunch of mess down on the floor. How about I just paint strip the boot lid? I'm not sure about the rear quarters just yet. I'll paint strip the roof and the bonnet and probably the guards. I mean, probably the whole thing. But what I'm thinking is, it's only 6:30 and like it's dark and the factory looks pretty spooky, as you can sort of see. How about I get a bit of paint stripper on it, leave it overnight, and then come back in the morning and see what it looks like. Let's get started. All right, it's literally been just a few minutes and here's where we're at. Yeah, it's just bubbling up. It's awesome stuff. This stuff is GIP paint, brilliant paint stripper. Better than stuff you get at Bunnings. Like, it's just killing it off. And I mean, I could have sanded it, I guess, but like, it's got crow's feet, so, and it's like surface rust, and it's like, the paint has just all dissipated anyway. So I mean, like, I might as well just get rid of the whole thing. So what I'm thinking is that I'm just gonna get some of that, and I'm gonna lay it over the top, leave it overnight, and then come back in the morning and see what we got. It's ready coming up, beautiful. I'll just let that sit. Let the chemicals do its job. Rip that up in the morning. Hopefully, a lot of the paint will have come off. All right, here's the bonnet. You can see, if you look very closely, see all those little dots there? I mean, like, you can sand all of that, but by the time you get through that, I mean, you'd be getting down to primer, really. I mean, so what's the point? So let's get some paint stripper on this bad boy. All right, here's what she looks like there. And this thing works a treat. I've honestly got like at least 3/4 left in my little jug, my 4-litre paint stripper. And yeah, I've put it on liberally. At the start with the boot lid, I was sort of just putting it on a little bit, but you can see there, it's just bubbling up. I don't want to get too close, but you see that? Check that out. I'm pretty happy with how that is. Let me cover it up and leave it overnight. Check back tomorrow, but already there, you could scrape all of that stuff off. That's just all paint. Oh, that's awesome. Roof, all done. Oh, I just slathered it on. I've still got about half a tin left. At least that. All right, I'll try get that on there. 1-man job. Maybe it's more of a 2-man job. Anyway, let's see how we go. All right, so it's the next day. As you can sort of tell outside, it's still light. Hey, I just wear the same thing to work every single day. I mean, it's just the way it is. Anyway, so I've got some primer. What I'm hoping to do tonight is I want to get the boot lid, roof, and bonnet into primer, and then I'll work on the rest of it. Otherwise, I'll be here like all night. We'll see how far we go. But anyway, let's check it out. You can see I've left this overnight, and yeah, it's really bubbled it up. It's especially impressive on the bonnet. Come down here. Look at that. It's like got that 3D effect. It's like ripply. So I'm gonna rip this off and then scrape all of it off straight into the bin, and hopefully it's gonna reduce the amount of sanding. I really do hope that's gonna take off all of the paint, maybe most of the primer. Hopefully I won't find any bog under there. And then yeah, I'll just give it a quick sand, put it in the booth, and bam, away we go. Been dicking around with these bits and bobs. I've been trying to look for all my tools, but of course they're all scattered around. I have found this bad boy. Check that out. Oh my God, progress. Let's get it. Amazing. There's a fair bit of bog under here. Oh, I'm loving life now. Satisfying. Whoa. All right, I reckon I've been going for like half an hour, 45 minutes, and all I am is a man on the teppanyaki hot plate. Look at that. Bare metal. There's a few little scratches. That'll be right, you know, the primer will cover that. But yeah, no, she's looking pretty good. There wasn't a lot of paint. I mean, it's just primer and 1 or 2 coats. So that's what it looks like there. I'll probably give it another coat of paint stripper, just to be sure. Anyway, back to the hot plate. Well, I'm excited about this one. Ooh, look at that. That's what you want to see. Is that bare metal? More teppanyaki hot plate. Oh my goodness. That makes me very, very happy. I love that. Keep that going, please. Oh, yes. All right, that's gonna be a cinch. All right, got my whizzy. All right, so it's looking pretty good. Just gotta clean it up just a little bit more. Let's do it. All right, here's where we're at. A little bit of time has passed. That's basically bare metal. Roof, bare metal, except for a few little spots. And bonnet, basically bare metal. Now I found heaps of bog over here. I'm not sure what they were hiding. Doesn't feel too bad, but I need to remove the rest of that to really find out. I assume that maybe it's just sitting a little bit lower than maybe what they wanted. I'm not really sure. Most of it came off with ease, but there's a few parts that are a little bit tricky. Gutter rails I've still got to attend to a little bit. And that back little bit over there that I've just got to put a little bit more paint stripper on. But it's getting late and I'm out of rags, so I reckon I'll pick this up tomorrow and we'll see how we go. It was a late one last night. I think I finished off about 9:30. You know, the thing is that when you don't have all your materials and equipment set up, it can be a little bit frustrating. So I actually ran out of rags, believe it or not. I had nothing that I could actually wipe it down with, so I was sort of just hanging about. And lo and behold, we've hired out the spray booth today. So this is what the customer's painting today. It's just a daily driver sort of thing, you know. So we get all sorts of people coming through. We hire out the booth weekly. I'll be here tomorrow. I think we've got a Datsun 280Z, ZX or something being sprayed, but I'll find out tomorrow. So come out here, we'll have a bit of a look. The XC's been relegated outside because we needed the space. So I'll just show you what I got up to last night. So I've just chucked on a bit of lanolin just to keep it a little bit wet or moist, depending on which word you like to use. It's all bare metal. There was a little bit of bog over here actually, and I'm not really sure why, because it's not actually dented in. So there it is all there. Nice. Roof's been bare metaled. Again, it looks like a disaster because I've put lanolin on there so it won't rust out. I mean, it's only for a couple hours. And same with the boot. I've got a little bit more paint stripper around here. You can see that's flaking off there. So guess who's going to be here on a Friday night priming the boot, roof and bonnet? Me. Anyway guys, next week we're going to get around to priming the whole car. The plan is prime, and then I'll do a bit of body filler work, high fill, shape. Let's get these lines really, really sharp. And then after we've shaped it, then we're going to do the color, the icy blue. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe as always. I appreciate your feedback. Take it easy.